Introducing the Fiz Pico key. The Fiz Pico key facilitates the emission and improves the tuning of the notes of the third octave, F, F sharp, and B. This is a new key patented as a utility model in the Spanish Patent and Trademark Office and published in the Official Bulletin of Industrial Property. The modern flute, as conceived by Theobald Boehm, is grounded in the physical theory of sound tubes. While boasting a high degree of perfection in its design, it exhibits certain peculiarities, with a noteworthy example being the behavior of the note F sharp in the third octave. In contrast to its neighboring notes, F and G, this particular note displays a more challenging emission, instability in attack, and a rougher tone color, along with a higher pitch. The mechanism of the flute is designed to manage 16 holes drilled along the tube of a flute with a C-foot. In order to be operated by 9 fingers, some keys are associated with more distant ones, giving rise to a relationship of dependency. Let's examine the fingering for the note F sharp of the third octave. The peculiar behavior of this note is due to the excessive venting produced by 2 neighboring holes opened in the vibrating length of the tube, the B and B flat holes. The acoustic ideal would be to be able to open only the B vent hole, but we cannot achieve this as it is conditioned by the neighboring B flat key. There is no choice but to open both. The new key is inserted into the top of the left thumb key rod. It is overlapped under the B flat key foot. When pressed, it raises the key foot, causing the partial closure of both the B and the B flat holes. By reducing the venting in these holes, the emission, tuning, and tone color of that note are favored. The new key is easily operated with the tip of the left thumb. Once pressed, it does not need a return spring because it is the B flat key itself that returns it to its initial position. The note B of the third octave has the same conditioning factor as F sharp. In its fingering, the B and B flat vent holes are open, and not only the B hole, which would be desirable. Thus, pressing the new key also favors the emission and tuning of this note. If the flute is French style, that is, with ring keys, the note F of the third octave is also benefited by the new key. In this case, there's only one vent hole open, B flat. Even so, reducing the venting a little favors the emission of this note. For a given size of the tube, the diameter of the holes is a compromise between the functions of tone and vent. The left thumb can be ready on this key when we are going to approach one of the notes it favors without alerting the others. We just have to avoid pressing it when playing the notes B flat and B natural of the first and second octave. We are going to observe the handling of the new key by performing different fragments of significant works from the flute classical repertoire. In them, the notes F, F sharp, and B of the third octave are featured.